Okay, this is Parker. Now you see his head's up real high. He's breathing real late and his hands are touching in the front. He needs to enter with his hands in line with his shoulders. Now he does get 2 kicks per cycle, but the second one's real late. Now watch his turn. He's touching with 2 hands and pushing off with 2 hands. He needs to hit that wall, drop down, put his left hand behind his head, and then catch up with the right. Backstroke's not bad, but he could lay his head back a little bit more. He's got pretty much a straight arm recovery, but as long as he goes to his thigh, that's really not that bad. He just wants to lay that head back. Okay, now on the pull out, there was no pull out. You need to push off, keep your head down, pull down a dolphin kick and go. Now this technically is a very good stroke. You're a little too far underneath your chest. You really want to do is keep those hands in front of your in front, and when you make your kick, you got to accelerate all the way to closure. Okay. You brought both hands back at the same time. When you hit that wall, bring your left hand back and bring your right hand over your head. Now this is really your best stroke. You're more effective with it. Your head is in a decent position. You could enter those hands just a little bit wider in the front and engage the 6-beat kick just a little. Okay, here's Parker on the dive. Decent dive, but you can see how late he is. You kick down when your hands enter, kick down when they leave. Your face must precede your hands into the water. Now I see there's a hesitation on that kick in the enter on the front. That's because your hands are too close together. They need to enter the water in line with your shoulders. Now I said you have a straight arm recovery. I see the right hand is really grabbing a lot of water. You got to roll just a little bit more. It'll be easier if your head is back. You're not grabbing nearly as many bubbles with the left hand. I like the catch on the left side a lot better than the one on the right. And if you rotate a little bit more to a 90 to 90, 90 degrees to 90 degrees, you'll find you have a lot more leverage with each pull. Now, your knees are real far apart. You want to keep your heels outside of your knees. And then remember, you're always going to accelerate to closure, okay? The stroke is not that bad. I think with just some more laps, it'll change a lot. Now you took a breath on your first stroke too. Left hand, no bubbles. You got a few on the right. You have a better 6-beat kick than your sister on this, but you got to bring those hips up, and otherwise I think you look pretty good.